Research tells us that after kindergarten, students lose their joy for learning. And that says something about the system. So our challenge as a district is to transform our system.
Our current system of education was created 150 years ago at the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. Schools and school systems designed like factories were meant to prepare learners to join a much different workforce in society than that of today. But today is not 150 years ago. The demands are vastly different and change occurs at an alarming rate. In order to meet the needs of the future, reforming education is not enough. The educational system must be transformed.
Urbandale's vision is to be a school district that brings learning to life for everyone. And what that means is the learning itself comes to life in the classroom for the students and also for the teacher. That also means that we provide students the opportunities to take that learning into their lives when they leave our institution. That whether or not they're going to college or into a career, that learning will be meaningful for them and support what it is they want to do in their lives as adults. My personal mission is to inspire joy in learning, in teaching, and in leading, because at any given time, any single person in our district is a learner, a teacher, or a leader.
Bringing learning to life is not only about student achievement, but it's also about professional achievement. Renewed passion has been noticed among our staff. They're able to learn together with the use of the quality tools that really help to identify a clear sense of purpose. We can understand why we are learning the things we are, what the best practices are, but first and foremost, why those exist. Then we can focus on the how beyond that.
The role of the teacher is to create learning systems that are purposeful, those that provide active learning opportunities for our students, that engage the students at deeper and deeper levels, those that lead students towards the mastery of concepts and skills that we desire. We need classrooms that inherently promote autonomy of students. We want the students to be independent learners.
It's absolutely essential to involve teachers in the process of continual improvement. They need to understand where it is we're going, why we're going in that direction, and how we are able to get there. When they do that, that sense of importance, that sense of purpose, promotes that engagement among them, which then helps them to be more effective with their students. They're able to have that inspiration themselves, that transfers over into the classroom, and that encourages that same motivation, that same engagement with their students.
As a teacher in the Urbandale Community School District, I'm really trying to get my students to focus more on their learning rather than what grade they're trying to achieve. They earn a 17 out of 20 or something on a quiz. What is their motivation to continue to learn about that particular concept? Learning seems to stop as soon as there's a grade applied. We want them to be able to go back, look at the 3 problems they missed, what did they miss, and what did they do well? And so what we're really trying to do is apply formative assessment feedback to the students. So instead of assigning them a grade, I assign them feedback. Here's what you did well. Here's what you can improve. Show me that you now know how to do these things that you missed the first time. Show me that you can improve, that you've learned the concept, and we're good. We have learned something. So when we switch to formative assessment feedback, it tells the students that this is not about the grade, it's about me learning in this particular class.
The least often heard voice in education is that of the student. Too often we rely on the teachers to set everything up for students, that we almost, in some cases, disable students from becoming empowered and taking ownership.
I work at a faster pace in the classroom, and I like to do things outside the classroom because I feel like I can stay more organized. And with the capacity matrix, I can do that because I know what needs to be done and when.
I'd like to encourage any family in the Des Moines Metro that would like a caring, safe learning environment to check out the Urbandale School District. We open enrolled to this school district, and it was an incredible turning point for my son and our family.
Whether someone is currently in our district or maybe planning to join our district in the upcoming years, this transformation, this move from the Industrial Revolution of 150 years ago to the information age in which we live right now is significant. And fundamentally, this transformation is absolutely the right thing for us to do in the Urbandale Community School District.